Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty390 here. We are back with some Oakland A's franchise. This is episode number 21. We are trying to repeat April of 2025. This episode will most likely contain all of the this whole season. The next video, if we make the playoffs, hopefully will be the playoffs. So, real quick, what we have for our team. Crockett, we got as a free agent, trade. Luke Weaver, we re-signed. That was difficult for me to say. Spanos, Hutchinson, and Pinheiro, one of the top prospects in baseball. Bullpen looks really good. We got 3 lefties. And we also got some guys in the minors. Triggs is our long man. After struggling a little bit last year, I think it's time to move him out of the rotation. Have him be a long man. That's fine. Our lineup looks stacked. I hope A.J. Warner does well as a DH. Rookie. Hopefully, maybe get Rookie of the Year. He looks like a really good hitter. He's only 23. Villalobos, Trout, Griffin, Whitaker. Those guys are absolute studs. Let's get into the season. See if we can repeat. I think we're going to easily make the playoffs. Should win the division. You just hope that we can do what we need to do in the playoffs. But we've made the World Series 3 straight years, so I like our chances. Now, what I want to do, guys, for the next couple years in franchises, we are off to a slow start here, but I think we'll turn around, is kind of do like a cycle for videos for this. One will be like this, what we're doing right now, like the season and the draft, trades, and all that stuff. The next will be the playoffs. And the next video after that would be the offseason. Kind of like a nice little cycle. And the videos will stay roughly around the same length, I think. We are now at the draft. We're only 30 and 25. Now in this draft, we only have a first round pick, no compensatory round picks, and the 27th pick in the second round, the 22nd in the first. I'm not expecting a whole lot of this draft. Hopefully a couple Bs. If we got like 1A, I'd be happy. There's a Grady Kilpatrick here, but I don't really like the stuff he has. Colvin. Jesse Patton, an 18-year-old, I kind of like that. He might be the move. Ooh, a catcher here who could have 80 contact, really well scouted. He's 20 years old, could be ready in a couple years. I like the catcher. Now we do have Mikey Smalls, but I'm taking best player available, and yeah, that looks like a good pick, hopefully. And let's see, round number 2, 27th pick in that round. Kirkpatrick's still there. This 18-year-old left fielder's there. This 22-year-old left fielder get in the majors at the same time has 80 contact, maybe 80 power. This has 80 contact, less power, but really good vision, discipline. I like that he's 4 years younger too. There's a reliever. There's a starter. Some more starters and relievers. I like that left fielder. There's a right fielder, but he's a few years away, and he's already 22. We're going with that left fielder. Where is he? Jesse Preston, only 18 years old. Hopefully he turns into something. If he has high contact, that would be great. Let's see. Round number 3 here. There's a pitcher here. It's a few years away. All these pitchers are a few years away, it looks like. This closer's only a year or 2 away. 22 years old. I'm going to go with the closer. Take my chance to get a reliever. We actually have a lot of them, but if we can develop our own, keep them young, keep them cheap is the more important thing, I'll take that. And these pitchers are still available, so it looks like we made a smart move here. Now, there's a first baseman here. Could have 80 contact versus left, 75 versus right. Great vision, discipline, really good fielding. Hopefully has good durability. So I'm going to take a chance on Otto Hall. Because one thing we have with our first baseman, they don't have great fielding or durability. They can hit, but they can't do much else. These pitchers are still available, so I'm going to take one of them. We got Geronimo from California. And this one's from Louisiana. And I'm going to go with the guy from California. So if he cares about where he lives and where he plays, we're in Oakland, that's California, so obviously we want the guy there. The rest of this will kind of just be a shot in the dark, I guess. I'm going to take the shortstop. Shortstops are always tough to find. If it worked, it worked. So that's the draft. Hopefully we had some hits, and we'll see how the team's doing right now. Let's take a look at the draft picks. Not bad. We got 4 80 pluses. I'll take that. Hagen's an 83, but look at that good contact. Terrible fielding. Good arm. Oh my god, he can't field. He has no durability. I'm not sure if he'll ever be a. I think the ceiling for this guy, unfortunately, is a backup catcher. But that fielding durability, backup. But backup catcher who can hit maybe 270, 280. I'll take it. There's value there. The 18-year-old left fielder has 87 potential. I'll take that. Wow, good contact already. 76 and 81. It's only 18. He's a 72 overall with 87 potential. Good vision, discipline, good durability. Another terrible fielder. That's kind of our motto. Get bad fielders. Manuel Franco, not on purpose to get bad fielders. He's from Cuba, 62 overall, but 87 potential. All right. Otto Hall, that was kind of a dud pick. Shockingly, he has good fielding, 81. Geronimo, that starting pitcher, is 84 potential. And then this shortstop we got in the 6th round has good contact. terrible fielder. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is in the 6th round. Not too bad. Let's take a look at how the team is doing. Crockett's pitching really well. Weaver's pitching outstanding. Spanos is struggling. Hutchinson's pitching great. And Pinheiro is pitching pretty well for a rookie. Triggs is struggling as a long man. Vega's not pitching great. Herrera's really struggling. I think we got to move him. Ullman's doing well. Brassard's doing well in limited action. Same with the Fellers. And Wiles is okay. So I think Herrera's done. He's 35. We're going to call up either Chavez or Gordon. Chavez is doing better. So Chavez is getting the nod. So what I'm going to do with Herrera is I'm going to flat out release him. I don't think any team's going to take him. Just thank you for your service. But yeah, your ERA is in the A's. 8, excuse me. We do have to call a pitcher up to AAA. So let's get that fixed. And there we go. Chavez is doing well in AAA. He's an 8 potential closer. We'll give him a chance. Let's see how the lineup is doing. Whitaker's in 310. Griffin's in 302. Trout's in 314. Villalobos 293. Villalobos, what are you doing? You're supposed to hit over 300. Elias is 278 with 9 bombs. Diaz 220, really struggling this year. Mikey Smalls 213. He is struggling. Warner's only hitting 225, 7 home runs. Gil Cruz is, he's doing better than he did last year, I guess. Only 2 stolen bases for him. In the minors, we got some guys who I'm high on. As a Parada we mentioned last video, has 85 contact versus left. Now I do want to mention something. I noticed something when I was going through last video. It was kind of stuttering and it wasn't great on the frame rates at the end of the video. I do apologize. Unfortunately, I had to keep it as is because I saved the game once it was done. I apologize for that. I'll make sure that won't happen again. I'll double check the video before I save it so that does not happen in the future. But I do apologize for that. And I know you guys mentioned it, so I did want to let you guys know. But I wanted to show you what happened because I did save it, and it's not like Ultimate Team where you can kind of just do something else or whatnot. I had to go through what we had. Let's continue this. Hopefully we'll start playing better. I think we will. Our offense is doing well. Our pitching was doing outstanding, except for a few bullpen arms. And now we're starting to win some games. We got a really good team. I don't see why we shouldn't. I'm going to check at the trade deadline, see if we need anything else. Miguel Sano got traded to the Phillies for Tapion McGinnis. Tapion's a legit prospect. Johnny Denson. I got traded for Carson Brooks and Goodrum. I could go for some Goodrum right now. Trade offer. We trade Nova, a shortstop, 77 overall. Good durability, solid fielding. Not bad for Tiquan Forbes. It's literally trading shortstop depth for third base depth. We kind of have both, so I'm going to just say no on that. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. We're now 20 games over 500, so we have definitely turned it around. Let's see. At the trade deadline, I'll just see if there's any moves to be made. Maybe a starter if someone's really struggling, or maybe a long man for Triggs if he's really struggling, but let's take a look. Or maybe another Bab. I don't think so. Crockett's pitching great, a 3.23 ERA. Great pickup for us. He's doing exactly what we asked him to do. Weaver still being Weaver, 2.83 ERA. Spanos is struggling a little bit, but he struggled at the beginning of last year, and he really turned around the second half. Hutchinson, a 3.44 ERA, not bad. And Pinheiro's ERA is south of 4. You're 24 years old. You're a young guy. That's fine. Triggs is really struggling. I think Triggs is done. Unfortunately, I think he is. I think this is it for him. So we got to find another long man. Wiles is doing really well at the bullpen. Whitaker's hitting 315 with 17 home runs. Griffin's only hitting 298. Get that average up over 300. And a little bit more pop would be nice. Trout's hitting under 300 now. He's starting to go down in all his attributes, which, he's 33, but he's still, one of the best players in baseball. Villalobos, I wish a little bit more pop, only 10 home runs. Elias, I feel like, we're not hitting many home runs. Diaz only hit 215. Does have 14 bombs, which is tied for a career high. Mikey Smalls is okay. Warner's not hitting for average, but he does have 10 home runs. Not too bad for a rookie. I feel like that's our problem, is we're not hitting for many home runs for guys who normally do. Like Villalobos should hit more than 10. He's hit 30 last year, 20s before. I'll take a real quick look if there's someone we should call up. Maybe Majoritos. Unfortunately, it's only a C potential. I'm not too high on him. I guess we'll just leave Triggs. We are, 9.5 up on the division. We're not going to use Triggs in the playoffs. We'll let him have his last year with us. He's been so good for us for so long. I'll keep Triggs. But this is his last year on the team. Hopefully he just retires. I don't want to see him play for someone else. Phillies are interested in a trade. Romero Watson, a first baseman, for I really don't need a reliever unless it's just a no-brainer. And it's not a no-brainer. It's actually a stupid trade. So no thank you, Philadelphia. Enjoy your reliever. We're not doing as well as we did last year record-wise. I think last year we got over 100 wins. This year, I mean, we're going to win the division. Probably get 90 to 95 wins. We're losing a lot right now. Let's take a look to make sure we're okay standing-wise. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm just looking at it real quick. We're the number one ranked team in speed, contact, and pitching. 7th in power, 20th in defense. Let's just finish the season. Then we'll take a look at how everyone did and look at some awards. We did win 94 games. We get the winner of the wild card playoff game. So that means we have the best record in the American League. Maybe the best record in baseball? Nope. The Pittsburgh Pirates did. But let's take a look. Prospect-wise, we'll do that first. We have the number 7 prospect in baseball in Perez that we got from Seattle. Good tools. That Gil Cruz did not really perform that well. This guy's right on his heels. It depends how he does in the playoffs. Anyone else? Probably not. We had a couple here, Robles and Fuentes, but I'm not too high on them myself. And that's pretty much it on that. Let's take a look at the rotation. Crockett did well, 16-6 record. I don't care about that, but if you do, there you go. 210 strikeouts. That's not bad. 3.12 ERA, whip of 1.1. I like that. Weaver, ERA north of 4, but I still trust this guy in the playoffs. I don't know why I just do. Spanos, a 4.45, ERA. Whip was kind of high at 1.35. Hutchinson, ERA was south of 4 again. I mean, that's pretty much a Hutchinson year. Whip and ERA almost basically had a little higher than what his career is. That's fine. And Pinheiro, that's fine for his rookie year. 4.21 ERA. I expect that to be better next year, but that's fine. Vegas, one of our lefties, did well. Chavez, 5.21 ERA is not really ideal, but that's fine just for a young guy. He won't be used that much. We do got some other righties that I like. Our lineup, Whitaker hit 308 with 26 home runs. That's pretty much a Whitaker year. He's hit 20 home runs 5 straight years. He's still over 30 bases for, 6, 7 straight years. One of the best players in baseball at shortstop. What a trade when we got him. I think him and Trout, those two trades, just changed our team, changed our offense. Griffith hit 306, got on base 40% of the time, 14 bombs, played pretty good defense at third. One of our better players. He's only 23. I really like Griffith. Trout, 287. That's his lowest since he's been on A. His overall actually dropped to a 97, so he is starting to go down. So we're going to get to a tough decision. Right now, he's making, how much is he making? $31 million. So next year, he gets 33. The year after that, he gets 35 and then 36. We'll keep him next year. The year after that, we may have to move him when other players like Villalobos, Griffith, Whitaker, guys who may need to get that next bump up. Speaking of Villalobos, power went down big time this year. Average went down. This was his worst year in the bigs. It's still not bad. So he had over 300. So that on base over 40% of the time. Slugging was by far his lowest. His WAR was the lowest at 4.5. Still a very good year. Elias, 277, but did hit 21 bombs. Got on base 36% of the time. Not too bad. Luis Diaz, career high in home runs, career low in average, career low in second, not career low, but lowest slugging in 3 years. So he hit for home runs, but didn't do much else. Mikey Smalls, 237 average, but he did hit 14 home runs. That's pretty much a typical year, power-wise. But, he's got that elite fielding. I'm okay with that. A.J. Warner, not too bad for a rookie. 21 home runs, 16 stolen bases, 279, 367, 448 slash line. I'll take that for a 23-year-old rookie at DH. Gil Cruz really struggled this year again. Next year, he will not be our left fielder. Our left fielder will either be Asparati, who, he rakes against lefties. Really good vision, good discipline, good solid fielding. Solid durability, solid speed, terrible fielding. But we do have Angel Perez, who has really good durability, below average fielding, but a good arm. But he's also an A potential, while Asparati is a B, and Asparati is also 4 years older. So I think Perez might be the move. But maybe we give Asparati next year the year, and we'll leave Perez in AAA one more year. That might be the move. But I think Gil Cruz, we gave you 2 years. It didn't really work out. Let's take a look at awards real quick, and then we'll end the video. Josh Bell got the American League MVP. We faced him a couple times in playoffs. Really tough, obviously. Hit 51 home runs. Corey Seager in the National League was a free agent pickup for the Mets. Great pickup. Hit 42 home runs, which might be his career high. It was. So there you go. Corey Seager. Cy Young, Oscar De La Cruz for the Cubs. And in the American League, it was Damon Crockett. So trade from the Nationals, and we get the Cy Young winner. I'll take that every time. Tolles got the batting title. He was a free agent pickup I know he's a trade. He got traded from the Angels to the, from the Dodgers, I believe, to the Angels. No, he was, I can't remember if he was a trade for agent. I know he got moved, hit 30 home runs. Damn, 334 average. That's a great year. Rizzo got in the National League. We got reliever of the year, Ed Wiles, and Silvino Bracco got it in the National League for the Diamondbacks. We got rookie of the year, A.J. Warner. Bryce Wilson got rookie of the year. Had a really good year. He's a 27-year-old rookie, but, 181 innings, 2.83 ERA. That's a really good year. Any other awards did we get? Probably no Gold Gloves, because we don't really have any great fielders. Yeah, we didn't. But that's it for the video, guys. This one's pretty short. Like I said, I do apologize for last episode where it's kind of like it wasn't the best quality of the video. I don't know what's going on. It was either my computer or my Elgato. But I had to put it up just so you can see what we kind of got because I did save it. So I do apologize for that. The next video will be us in the playoffs. We're going to go for back-to-back titles. Be on the lookout for that video, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.